do something about staff this winter use the influenza virus in the air. It's made to kill this winter's staff.
Hey, how you doing? I just wanted to say something because I was about to have a yawn.
I see.
Yep. I was talking about a time when I was listening to a man on the fiddle flute named Yanni, and every time I listened to him, I wanted to fall asleep.
Uh-huh.
It came around rather suddenly after a course of action that wasn't taken. His name was Pepper.
Yanni Pepper?
Nope, different guy with a similar jacket.
I see. Well, that's very confusing. How are things up in Bootstuck? You've been getting a lot of rain up there?
Yeah, there's, nope. If the snow doesn't come down like snow, but the snow gets hot upstairs, you're going to need a lot more buckets. Also, very difficult to count. So...
You know, they make a hydrometer. It's a device to use scientifically measure.
Yeah, but you're not want to use a slotted spoon, because then you're going to lose most of the content, so I wouldn't do that. Nope.
So moving along, how are things in Bootstuck?
Big things are coming to Bootstuck. Carving competition. You can bring your own type of thing that you want to carve. Caleb's going to do wood, and Dave's going to do spaghetti.
Spaghetti?
Spaghetti, yep. I'm thinking I'm going to make something, maybe a little different.
I don't understand. How do you carve spaghetti?
You'll have to come to the Carve-Off and find out. Dave's going to have a sculpture done, carved out of spaghetti, for all to see, whoever comes to see it. If you don't come to see it, I guess it's not for all to see, but for those who come to see it to see.
That stands to reason, of course. Okay, so you have a carving...
You got braces on a golf? What happened now? Uh-oh. Hey, man!
Absolutely not, sir. This is all part of the illusion.
Hey, man! Nope.
What was that noise?
Sorry.
What was
Bother you?
Have you guys sorted out
Yeah, sorted out things from our calendar from last year. So what we did is we took the pages and folded them all so we had 22 across the board. Once you have 22 across the board, then you can play 22 Skidoo, which is one of our favorite games to play out in the stuff.
21 Skidoo?
22 Skidoo. That's better than 21 Skidoo. Tell you what. Anywho, Caleb's going to be out there chopping wood, making a new chair, so all of us can sit down for once. That'd be nice, eh? That'd be real nice. Because so far, if you come up to Bootstuck, you got to sit around the rug. Now, Rita gone because it's got, well, she's here for 2 more days. But she's gone because it's going to be January, and it's a new year, and it's a new time in the stuck. It's a good place to be here. And if you're not here, then that's okay, too, because we don't really have any chairs for you.
How do you celebrate New Year's in Bootstuck?
Yeah! I'm glad you asked. We all just go out to the side of the road. I'll do a playback from last year. That was me talking about 2022.
2024.
Apparently I was wrong. Missed it.
Oh, you did.
This year's going to be different. Big things are coming to Bootstuck. We're getting a new calendar. The Remax guy's going to come up and give us one. Asked us if he could put up a sign on our lawn.
So you have a real estate agent that comes to Bootstuck. Why is that?
Yeah, John Maximum. That's his name. He comes on up and says hello, gives us gift baskets and such, knocks on all 3 of our doors.
Is the land valuable up there?
Oh, yeah. I found a nickel last week just sitting on the side of the bush road right there. Picked it up, put it in my pocket. That's pretty good.
How much money do you make a year?
Acorns I make 65. Pinecones is a little bit more difficult.
Those aren't considered forms of money.
Whoop, sounds good to me. I use my acorns to trade up, you see. All you need to have is a couple of acorns. Now, acorn with the top on top, have them pop the top on the acorn top. That's worth a pretty penny. I don't understand.
I'm trying to figure out the point of this phone call.
I'm trying to figure out can of beans and a can of soup. Does one sound different? Put a cord inside. Right, and you stretch it 255 miles across the Atlantic Ocean so you can call your auntie. She got a soup can and you got a bean can. I don't know if that's going to work.
So they're not compatible?
Well, I'm not too sure if they get along or not. Nope.
Oh, my God.
Now, I think we need music. Wow. Acorn with the top on top, have them pop the top on the acorn top. Have them pop the top on the acorn top.
This is dumb.